Hey guys, welcome to Season 2, Episode 2 of Fight Your Rival. As you can see, Mike is not next to me, but he did send me a video from wherever he is, pretty much giving you guys the latest news in the FGC. So here we go.
Alright, Natal, I'm here reporting live from the middle of nowhere. I really don't know where I am. I thought I'd get back at you and leave for a little bit, but I kind of hitchhiked and got in the wrong car, and it got really awkward, so I'm kind of being held hostage. But I do have news, as usual. First thing, huge shout out to Justin Wong for taking the gold at SBO. I think he's the first American to ever win a Super Battle Offer tournament. He took first place in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. So I think Justin Wong is already one of the best players in any game, and it's just one more huge accomplishment for him. So congrats, Justin. For all you BlazBlue fans, there's yet another installment coming, BlazBlue Chrono Phantasma. Pretty awesome name, kind of weird, but it's going to be hitting Japanese arcades, I think, this winter, and it's going to have 3 new characters, new costumes, and all the moves are going to be tweaked. I believe the existing characters are going to get new moves. So if you're a BlazBlue fan, there's even more stuff coming your way, so it's pretty cool stuff. And lastly, Persona 4, the game that you and Natal are probably playing as I speak, it's actually going to be featured at Big 2 at Next Level. So if you're in New York, usually come out every Wednesday at Big 2. There's going to be a new game in addition to Street Fighter and Marvel, so they're really trying to support Persona. So if you like the game, come out, compete, and support the game. And that's all I got. So I'm going to try to figure out where I am and how to get the hell home. And back to you, Natal.
Thanks, Mike. Hopefully next week you'll be sitting right here beside me. Besides all the news that Mike just dropped on you guys, Combo Fiend also left Complexity Cross Counter. Now that doesn't mean he's necessarily not going to be in the FGC anymore or helping Cross Counter Live or Cross Counter TV. He's still going to be a part of it, but he's just venturing off into different endeavors, and I wish him nothing but the best. And touching up upon what Michael Andronico said in regards to Persona 4 Arena, it's here. It just came out yesterday, and I have to say, what an amazing game. I was really on the fence picking it up, but I'm actually glad I did. And I put together a short review for you guys so you guys could get your own opinions of Persona 4 Arena, and here you go, check it out. Developed by Arc System Works and produced by Atlas, Persona 4 Arena is everything you expect from the house BlazBlue. The game is filled with tons of fan service as well as a ton of modes to choose from. Lesson mode is a rundown of the mechanics of Persona 4 Arena. It starts with the basics such as walking and blocking, and by the end of the lesson you will have a really strong understanding of the game. Once you complete a lesson, a message box will appear, giving you extra information about the move and even explain its weaknesses and strengths. The lesson mode in Persona really reminds me of the training mode in Skullgirls, where they both are equally informative, and that is great for people who want to get into the fighting game genre. This is something that the big companies definitely need to take note of and include in their next installments of their franchises. The story mode in Persona is really lengthy. It's great for the fans of the series, but I found it a little hard to sit through all the reading when all I wanted to do was fight. That doesn't mean that the story's boring. It's actually interesting, and it seems to make more sense than the Marvel vs. series. In between all of the dialogue, there are some animated videos which are worth the wait since they are gorgeous. The story mode itself has over 40 plus hours of gameplay. Imagine all the talking you're gonna land up reading.
Inside the TV, huh? Interesting.
Once you're done with story mode, head to arcade mode. This mode is similar to story mode, but a slimmed down version of it. Each character's story is slightly different, and they each get their own awesome ending. There isn't too much dialogue to read through, so you could get straight into the fighting if that's your main purpose in playing the game. If you buy the game and you decide not to play story mode, I at least recommend playing arcade mode. That way you have an understanding of what's going on and why is everyone fighting. If you really want to be good with one specific fighter or all the fighters in the game, definitely check out challenge mode. Challenge mode is similar to mission mode in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. If you never played UMVC 3, well, a challenge mode basically allows you to pick one character and go through all their unique moves and practice them over and over. And the best part of Persona's challenge mode is the demonstration. If you're having problems doing one specific combo and you're not sure if you're actually executing it correctly, you can always pause the game and choose the option for demonstration, and the AI will play through the demonstration of the move, showing you exactly how it's supposed to look. Virtua Fighter 5 Final Showdown had this, but it was only for specific moves. I hope all fighting games do this from now on. It's really helpful for people who learn things visually, like myself. Once you've played challenge mode for hours and you feel that you really know your character, test your skills in score attack mode. Now, I wish I had more to say about score attack mode, but unfortunately, my one day of skills didn't allow me to get that far, and I couldn't even beat the first stage. See how hard this guy is? Gallery mode is where you can find all the fan service of the game. You can watch the endings you got from arcade mode and even watch the animated videos from story mode. Not only that, you can also check out characters' illustrations, background music, and you can also listen to the characters' sound effects in both English and Japanese. Theater mode allows you to watch the replays you saved from your online fights and brag about your skills. I'm actually glad they put this in the game and this is becoming a standard in fighting games because replays are awesome, and there are some times when you do something so fantastic there's no one around to see it, but now you can show it to them later on. The online mode portion of the game is really in depth. Persona separates your win-loss records between the characters so you can see who is the character you're the best with. It also has tags like other fighting games, except this one allows you to combine 3 separate ones into a really lengthy, hilarious title. You unlock more words as you go along, and who knows what people are going to come up with. If you decide to make a player match lobby, you have a lot of options to choose from. You could choose anywhere from winner stage to loser stage to first to 5 or even first to 10, and the other characters sit there and spectate. Another cool feature they added for the rooms is a pass mode. Basically, if you want to go into a room and you just really want to spectate and you don't want to play, when it's your turn to play, you can actually just hit pass. It goes to the next fighter. Or you can also set it where people who forget or walk away from the machine and you're waiting for them to hit OK, after a certain amount of time, it'll just expire and the next challenge will go to the next fighter on the list, and then you guys could continue the fighting online. This is perfect fan service, and hopefully all other fighting games take note. Besides everything that was mentioned in the video, I just have to say Persona 4 Arena is a fantastic game. I personally haven't been really enjoying too much of the 2D fighters that have been coming out recently, except for Skullgirls. To have another 2D fighter that's awesome is great. I'm a bigger fan of 3D fighters like Virtua Fighter SoCal and Tekken Tag 2, which I definitely can't wait for. But this 2D fighter is really going to hold me over until September. Now let's hope the FGC really supports this game and they really give it its love. I mean, you guys gave KOF 13 a lot of love, and I didn't think that was going to happen since KOF 12 was so awful. Persona 4 Arena might come off a bit too easy for some people, especially since you could just hit the light attack button over and over for one repeated long combo. But that doesn't mean people aren't going to figure that out and ways around it. And from all the streams and the videos that you've seen prior to the game that actually came out, you could tell that there's a lot of things to do in this game, and definitely a lot of mix-ups. I do like the fact that they added Sweep as its own personal move. At first I thought it was a little odd, but it actually makes a lot of sense with the mechanics in the game. In my opinion, I say pick up Persona 4 Arena. DLC's already out for it already. There's extra colors and glasses. Yes, glasses like mine. So if you want your characters to wear glasses and be cool like me, you can download that DLC and all your characters will be wearing glasses. Let's hope the fighting game community embraces this game and there's another 2D fighter out there that people would play besides Marvel. Enough with Marvel. Yeah, it's a good game. We got it. Let's play something else now, shall we? I know Mike said in the video that Brooklyn at Big 2 is definitely supporting Persona 4 Arena. Let's just hope that it's just not a one-week thing and it's actually a continuous weekly basis. That way I can actually go and have something to play besides Marvel. I wish I could get Mike's opinion on Persona 4 Arena, but unfortunately he's not here. So that pretty much wraps up this episode of Fight Your Rival. Don't forget, next week Monday, John is hosting another Mashup Monday. Check it out. Hopefully Persona's there for casuals. You guys can get a feel for it, play it, see what you really think. But like I said, definitely purchase the game. This is Natal from Fight Your Rival. Oh yeah, he's not here. So remember guys, keep fighting.